Welcome back, my YouTube fam. You're watching 1.0 Exotics right here. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to show you the new sweet Retic penthouse that I just put together. Stick around. We're going to go over it right now. So if you guys have been following along here at 1.0 Exotics, I do have a reticulated python, a female. She is now in this giant enclosure behind me. So happy that I've got her upgraded into something new like this. She's got so much more room compared to her old enclosure. So I'm going to take a quick run through, show y'all the ins and outs of what I've what I've done here for her new enclosure. So let's dive right on in and take a look.
Sunshine in my pocket, stepping through the street. Wake up smiling brightly, feel the summer heat. Dancing through the city, music in my veins. Heartbeat stick to rhythm, life just ain't the same. Bounce to the beat now, feel the vibe so sweet, wow. Hands up in the air, yeah. Let the music take you there. Midnight neon flashes, party's going strong. Bass drops turn up louder, sing our favorite songs. Every note is buzzing, echoes through the night. Together we're electric, everything's alright. Bounce to the beat now, feel the vibe so sweet, wow. Hands up in the air, yeah. Let the music take you there.
So here is her new enclosure. This guy right here is 8 feet long. It is 4 feet tall and it is 2 feet deep. Her previous enclosure was a 6 by 2 by 2. So this one doubled, if not almost tripled, her enclosure space. I've got a nice little shelf over here with a tile for some heat, some belly heat for her. Got some good branches going all the way across. She's never had any foliage in a tank before, so thought I'd spruce it up, get some fake greenery going on in here. Something that I can pull out, clean. So then if I don't want to clean, I can chuck it, I can buy us some more, and we can just go from there. I got another little basking platform for her right here that she can hang out on and spend some time on, as well as a nice big old water dish here below. So let's open up these doors and take a look inside. Alrighty, so right inside here, got a nice temperature gauge. If you guys do not have one of these things are absolutely the bee's knees. Got your temperature, got your humidity. We even have a min-max of what they hit in the last little bit. Now, these are not completely accurate because I have been moving these around and these have been just sitting out in the house. So I should probably reset those, but it's a good gauge for me to just come by, check, make sure all my temperatures are good, make sure everything is looking beautiful. First, we're going to start off with this water dish. If you didn't check out my previous video, we did go over and build this. I didn't do a quick, full in-depth of one, but I did show the whole process, showed you guys all the materials of what I used. This is a 17-gallon HDX container that I built a PVC box around, basically. I then, this is a little door that I made here. I then lined the inside of the box here with some corrugated plastic, used some zip ties to hold those on. I then covered it in some silicone to give it some texture to grip onto. Then we spray foamed the whole thing. Then we went through and covered it again with silicone and threw on the Eco-Earth. That should be a good basis for a pretty naturalistic looking water dish, hide, enclosure, almost anything you want to decorate to make it look that much more natural. So in her water dish here, we do have a drain at the bottom. This guy is plumbed out the back of the enclosure. So right back here, it runs out the back. We've got a nice ball valve that then I just hook a hose up to. We open up that ball valve and we drain the entire water dish right out the front door into the rocks. I then have a hose I can come in here and clean everything with and scrub down. But we just pop our little makeshift door right back into place. There we go. Oh, you don't want to push it too hard. And get like that. I broke it. I broke it. That's okay. It's okay. We didn't need it. We didn't need it anyways. So, big old water dish on this side. Right now, I only have about 5 gallons of water in there. I could probably bump it up to like 7 or 8 gallons, but she seems to be okay with that for now. We've got a Arcadia. Oh, it's an Arcadia T5 bulb. I don't remember which bulb I have in there, but this one is a 4 foot one. It should be the low shade, one of the lesser UV strengths for her because she doesn't need a ton. But originally ordered a 4 foot, realized that listen, since this side is entire 4 feet, it doesn't quite fit. So that one is angled up in here. On down to the other side. On the other side, we do have another Arcadia. This is a 3 foot LED bulb as well, just to help light up the rest of the enclosure, as well as the Vivarium Electronics heat panel. That's what that guy is. I believe it's the 180-watt one. It's one of the biggest ones they make to help keep the large enclosures like this pretty well up in temperatures. As you can see, we're 81 degrees on this side, while all the way over on this side, on her basking side, we got it dropped a little bit, 89. It usually sits right around 92-ish is what I like to keep her at. But yeah, got a shelf over there for her heat and her basking. Plenty of climbing space, nice water dish, some good amount of floor space for her to just hang out. And then, I used a doghouse. A doghouse seems to be what I like best for her in her enclosure. But she is tucked on right back in there. I'll throw in some B-roll footage of her first getting added into this enclosure. It was absolutely breathtaking to watch her just climb in here, explore, just be blown away by the amount of space she had compared to what she used to be in. Admittedly, she definitely stayed in that last enclosure a little too long, but we're living pretty now. We got the high life. And so, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick run through of some of the updates going on here at 1.0 Exotics. Some of the videos have been a little delayed, a little off, but we are still trying to get one video every week. And this is our video for this week. We've got this beautiful new enclosure. I couldn't be more happy about it. It blows my mind away every day when I see this thing, and I just couldn't be happier with the amount of space she has and the potential growth she can get now from this. If y'all are interested, this cage is by Apex Cages behind me. It's a entirely PVC modular enclosure, which I think is super sweet. So essentially, each one of these windows could be 4 separate enclosures. It could be 3 separate enclosures. It could be 2 separate enclosures. We are not limited by anything. So as she grows, I can buy extensions to this enclosure. We can just go ahead, throw it onto the back, throw it onto the front, extend it onto the end, and just keep giving her more room as she grows, as I'm working with her, just to make sure she's living the best life she can here at 1.0 Exotics. So I appreciate every one of you. Let me know if you have any tips or suggestions on what you would change, on what you would add into the enclosure for today. But otherwise, I love y'all. Stay beautiful, and I will catch y'all here next week at 1.0 Exotics.